Hey everyone, so I'm here with my mom, and right now I'm here because I'm the narrator. She has unfortunately lost her voice due to sinus problems. Nothing serious, but just in case. I have protection, so everything's okay. We're staying clean and staying safe. Um, if you don't know, she is the pastoral counselor at Village Church in Burbank, and her name's Kim Dodd. I'm Jared Dodd, just so you all should know. And we have just a couple tips for you and struggling with anxiety and going through this. All right. So we've been hearing a lot of people talk about how we are all in uncharted territories right now, just in this time with coronavirus and everything going on. And this is true. We can't deny that. There isn't been a there has not been a historical event in this modern memory that has completely and utterly impacted everyone and without prejudice like this one has. Our minds immediately drift into the personal impact this is having on us and on our families. Just this week, a friend lost her baby. Another friend's child is in a coma due to a car crash, and one of my daughters, my sister right over here holding the camera, and has lost one of her teachers who passed away just a couple days ago, not due to COVID-19, and so much more. Our focus tends to be on all the difficult, horrible losses that we are all in and that we all need to endure. Yet in the United States alone, an estimated 250 babies are born every minute. People are still planning weddings and graduations. There are kids who still are finding joy in losing that first tooth, and parents who are beaming when their baby takes his first steps. While there is pain surrounding us, there's also joy. Over the next several weeks, we will be talking about managing our anxiety in uncertain seasons. One of the key elements to work with our anxieties is to recognize our losses and that we need to grieve. There is a natural realization of our need to grieve major losses, and at the same time, we often overlook the sacred process of grieving what may never be. For example, we know we need to grieve the death of a loved one or losing our dream job, but we might not be aware of our need to grieve not getting to see our friends at school, or her students, or my teammates, or my theater mates. We need to know how to grieve tragedies like 9/11, like Hurricane Katrina, but we may not realize we need to grieve our Bible study groups or chatting with our favorite barista while getting our morning coffee on the way to work. For a few minutes, allow yourself the opportunity to slow down and give yourself permission to open up about the feelings of sadness and loss you may be experiencing right now. So right now, I'll be shouting out a couple little verses, and Mom's gonna hold up some flashcards. So if you want to pause the video, go ahead, pause the video and read these verses or copy them down. If tears come, allow them to do so. God sees you in your grief and will not allow it to fall to the ground. And this goes to Matthew 10:29. He will hold on to those tears. That goes to Psalm 56:8. She's finding it. It's okay.
Wait, write that one down.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We don't have that one written down. Sorry, guys. As if they are a precious gem found amongst the sand and pebbles on the seashore, the Lord told King Hezekiah, I have seen your tears. That's 2 Kings 25. Every tear that falls in faith is known and valued by God. And when no words come and tears do not fall in our grief, God is with us. He tells us his spirit will intercede for us in our weaknesses. That goes to Romans 8:26. Grieving comes in many shapes, colors, and sizes. We can express our grief through journaling, through art, being in nature. I play guitar and I play video games. That's how I deal with my grief. There is not a right or and wrong way to grieve. The goal is to allow those emotions out, to process what is happening or what has happened. Coming alongside our kids as they walk through this may be as simply as just quietly sitting next to them. As I am able to grieve in a healthy way, I am better able to be compassionate towards those near me who are also grieving. It's like putting the oxygen mask on me first and then my kids. When the cabin pressure in an airplane drops, yeah. Grieving is necessary if we want to move forward. We cannot love deeply without grieving deeply. And right now, there seems to be an extra layer of grief. COVID-19 has ushered in loss that we never considered. Allow yourself, your kids, to grieve the loss of routine and rhythm, of missing friends and coworkers. Grieve over all the events, theater and musical productions, graduations, conferences, and celebrations that have been canceled or postponed. The list goes on, and still God is with us. When we allow ourselves to grieve, we begin to find some of our own anxieties have lost some of its potency. We begin to create a new normal. It may be awkward and we may be wobbling around like a newborn calf just looking for its legs. And then you'll be able to find that new normal. And someday, COVID-19 will be a memory. It will not be forever what is today. We will adapt and we will grow. But first, allow yourself to grieve. God is close to you today in this moment. That there goes to Psalm 34:18 and Psalm 147:3. And promises too soon, turn your sorrow into joy. That there goes to John 16:20. Now, this little section here, this is coming directly from her, not me whatsoever. I'm personally grateful to my husband and friends who have encouraged me to grieve, as I have even walked through this process with my own kids. I have found them more willing to embrace school online, connecting with their friends via virtual playdates. We don't call them playdates anymore. It's just video games online and FaceTime.
Okay.
Or even watching my daughter's virtual workouts with her swim team. That's interesting. Churches are moving, like us, to connecting online or even sending air hugs, then chuckling about it. Yeah. I have loved the videos of people in Italy singing out their windows and a guy in Spain leading a workout class on top of a building for those in apartments around him. So fun.
So fun.
All right, guys. That's it for this little tidbit. So, bye.